Hey, everybody, and welcome back again to another episode of Wish You Were Beer. This is a weekly live beer review show that we do every Thursday, live at 8 o'clock, just like right now. This is a show where we go through different beers. We try them. We try new beers, different breweries. Some we've had, some we haven't had. We go through some tasting notes, typically have some guests on, and hopefully have a little fun, but it really depends on how it goes.
I haven't had fun in weeks.
Thank you.
I'm saying I just
you live in LA.
Ugh.
I just say it depends how much sleep I get.
Yeah.
So as an adult, very little.
Very little fun. As always, you can follow us on any channel you so deem necessary other than OnlyFans. I am on OnlyFans, but it is just a room full of oscillating fans 24 hours a day. People still tip me. It is nuts.
Mine has nuts. So, and,
you're my only subscriber, dude. That's a weird thing. But you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We have our own website. Basically, any of the ways that the kids can find
and
things.
Untapped.
Well, I mean, naturally, yeah.
And YouTube.
That's a given.
Oh yeah, YouTube, where they're currently watching this.
Yeah,
Hopefully,
and
or they could be
hopefully-
on Facebook right now or Twitter. I don't know how technology
If
works.
you're logged into YouTube
Mhm.
and maybe Facebook,
Yeah, I think it
Yes.
still works
You-
for
I
Facebook.
think,
could leave-
but you can comment along with us and tell us what you're drinking. You can play trivia with us later. Tell Daniel his shirt is cool.
Right.
No one's telling
You know,
True. I get that a lot.
or if you're in another country, like Vero said,
Wait a
but-
minute.
she is not.
Yeah.
Not this time.
False advertisement. But follow along with us any way you can. Make sure you keep up. We're constantly putting some other content out as well, either locally with Tiffany and I, or Phil's put out a bunch of stuff and some of his travels. So make sure you follow along, keep up on the videos, like them, share them. If you could do me a favor and subscribe to the YouTube page, that would be great.
If you
it.
just
We're almost at 100.
subscribe,
Yeah,
that'd
we're almost
be-
at 100 subscribers, which is crazy. Because
Crazy.
this is my cutoff point of subscribers, and when I think I'm doing well, I don't have 100 friends, so I know if we get to 100
This is true.
subscribers, like, oh, someone is watching that literally doesn't know me and enjoys this.
Yeah.
Because other than this, it's just been,
Or
until recently, grandparents, parents.
my grandparents have never logged into this.
Well, my grandmother did till this week.
She was like, "I've watched one and I'm good."
Ended her life.
That too. Jeez. What a.
Happy Thursday, everyone.
Oh,
We
Phil,
always
you're
like
my
to start our show with death.
Phil, you are my favorite. As always, I'm Daniel. This is Tiffany. The gentleman with the beautiful coif this week is Phil. Phil, you look good.
At this. Look at this.
I know.
You know, it's an exciting day when you find a decent product that can lift your hair up, and
Oh,
I don't
hair.
know.
I didn't know where you were going with that.
That's
but
all
was
I got. But
decent
yeah,
product that can lift your hair up. That too.
we're starting off strong.
You
Yeah.
think so?
Yeah. This is a very good show.
Here's
so
my
far.
question, Phil. That's a very beautiful beer. What are you
Mm.
drinking?
Oh, I only drink the classiest beer. When I pour it in a glass, I always make sure it's a PBR.
I just love that you put it in a glass, so it's like just unrecognizable.
Yeah, it's like a lager
Hey.
of sorts.
They didn't pay for this episode, so they're not getting any more sponsorship.
I mean, they could.
They could.
Yeah.
You know, I have to say PBR is just a great pre-show beer because it's just so clean and just easy, and then it doesn't really mess with whatever flavors I'm gonna have in a little while.
Are you saying it
That's
doesn't mess with your beer palate?
Yeah, it doesn't mess with my beer palate.
Okay.
It just hydrates me.
Phew. Thank God we didn't screw up Phil's beer palate.
It's
So refined.
God.
it's a refined palate.
Jesus.
Well, see you
Well,
later.
Pretty soon, you guys, it's gonna get real serious around this place because this week was gifted a beer brewing homebrew.
Oh, I
kit.
totally forgot about that.
Yes.
Yeah. While It was so I was on the Buy Nothing project. You guys know this on Facebook? Have you ever heard of this?
No.
So the Buy Nothing project is basically you can join your regional Facebook group, and I don't know if they have one where you guys are, but people just basically can put up things that they're just like, I'm gonna throw this out, so just take it.
Sure.
And so it's this Buy Nothing project is what they call it. And so I was just on it the other day for my region because I just moved here, and I was like, let's see what people are giving away.
Let's see what
And
Craig is up to.
Someone threw up, my husband bought this homebrew kit and never uses it. Who wants it? Blah, blah, blah. So I was like, well, I'm going to win this one. So I put in the comments, I do a beer show. This would be great to watch me fail at this. And she said, it's yours. I was like, great. So I drove over, I picked it up. The hardest part about it, though, now is that I can tell I don't have all the pieces.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
But I have no idea what pieces I'm missing. I don't even know what kind this is. It's...
Oh, my God, Phil, this is a great opportunity for you in a new place to go befriend someone in a brewery.
Right. Or...
because they'd probably be so amped to screw around with a homebrew kit again and like, oh my God, you know what we can build here and make this work? Like, they'd be living their best life.
I was going to say, if you're on Facebook, I always see the commercials about all the different groups. I'm sure there's a homebrew group near you.
Don't get in the metaverse.
And then they could share share recipes, or you can go halvesies on some grain and malt, I assume. I don't know.
So I did look it up. There's a bunch of homebrew shops not too far from me.
Perfect. Go talk to one of those guys.
Yeah, I'll probably bring the equipment and be like, what do I need? What is this? Help me.
Yeah.
And see what happens. But yeah, it's these two huge containers, and I don't know. I've been watching YouTube videos and just getting very nervous. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got one of those copper coil coolants things that apparently makes the beer clear, which I discovered.
Or gets you arrested in West Virginia, one or the other.
One or the other.
Yep.
But yeah, so we'll see. We might have some sort of beer happening here, or an explosion of sorts.
I love the idea that maybe you brew a beer, good, bad, or ugly, and just send me a dark brown bottle in the mail. Like just Sharpie on it, like Phil's Brew or whatever. I'm gonna be like, I'll be so excited.
Well, it's gonna be on the show. You'll have to taste it. You'll have to rate it. We'll enter it into Untapped.
That is fine by me, Hans. I will try it all day. I'll drink it straight out of the box that it was delivered in, like room temperature.
It's probably going to be best room temperature, I bet.
Most things are. Ham, mayonnaise.
So that's my exciting news of the week. How's your week been?
Oh, we have no exciting.
All right, moving on. Yeah, this is going well.
It's been great.
Destruction.
Yeah.
Hangovers.
Do you remember Twisted Metal for PlayStation?
Of course.
Yeah, that's been our week. So let's just move on.
Okay.
But it's sweater weather, so we got that.
So buck up.
And I think it's National Stout Day.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it's tomorrow.
Yeah, but if you check a beer in on Untapped within like a multiple day window, you get the badge.
Yep. So hopefully people are drinking us out.
I already got the badge when I checked in the beer pre-show just to promo it.
We are going to be getting that badge tonight.
True story. Why? What are we having?
Tonight, we are drinking Golden Goodness from Thorn Brewing.
I am excited about this beer. No, I really am, because like the only thing I've done with this beer is look at the can and look at.
I have not even looked at
some of the verbiage on the can and the ingredients, and I was like,
nope.
Well, this can't be bad.
I mean, because I picked this one out because this is a San Diego beer.
I'm sorry, what?
It's a San Diego beer.
Oh, San Diego. Thank you. Yes. Brewed by San Diegans.
San
Diegans. San Diegoans.
And I picked it out because we've been. I don't know if you've looked at our website in a while, but we've now. Things
don't open that yet.
Things are happening over there. Our website is now, if you want to, if you're an IPA drinker, you can watch all our IPA episodes. If you're a stout drinker, you can watch that. And our IPA page is huge because we are heavy IPA. So I was like, you know what? We got to find something that's not that. So tonight we're adding to the Stout Porter page.
Nice.
Which I'm excited about.
Yeah, me too, actually. When I remember when you sent us this beer and I was like, oh, good, we'll do a stout. And then I forgot all about it. And then like earlier this week, I was like, oh yeah, we're doing a stout.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
That's about how much research we did this week.
Yep.
And why is that?
I don't know.
I can answer that question.
Oh, Twisted Metal.
No, I'll just answer that question.
It was a Twisted Metal.
So we don't have a guest tonight, which means we have a little bit more flexibility with our show structure. And so one of our
long-time viewers, first-time caller.
But she also does a lot of, like, she writes a lot of the blogs on our website. She helped organize things by Stout, IPA, etc. Like, basically, she is like the production manager almost at this point of the show. So Vero, who has been commenting over here on the side anyway, she is here, and we asked her to do trivia because then I get to play. And I literally did zero research in advance for this, so I can basically be on par with Daniel.
Whoa. Well, hold on.
You know what our viewers love hearing?
What's that?
We've done zero research.
No. I did it on purpose because I wanted to be able to play the game with like a totally clean slate.
I like to think someone came and like saw the show and they're like, I'm gonna learn about beer tonight. And then they like join and we're like, we've known nothing.
We have a guest of the show on, and they're going to run it.
All right. Well, let's bring Vero in, and we can...
And surely if you've been watching this show, you remember Vero.
Yes.
Because we had an Argentinian beer that she brought to us and went all through the history of it.
Yes.
Hey, Vero.
True story. Hey, you guys.
How are you?
It's good to know that you know nothing.
Yeah. I know. Literally, I didn't even...
Ask my first wife.
I haven't even looked at the can. That's about...
I need you to hold the fort for me for trivia because we cannot let Daniel win.
Okay, well, I'm going to need a slight keyword.
Can you imagine if I win trivia?
Oh, that would be crazy.
That's because I am not playing, baby.
I will attempt to win. I purposely did not do anything on this one just so it'd be really fun for me.
I love it.
But at the same time, I really don't like losing, so we'll see if I just walk away in the middle of this show.
Have to be.
It's a lot of fun for me.
Let's get into this beer from Thorn Brewing called Golden Goodness. I believe it has a secondary.
But wait.
What part of the show is this, though?
We have to do like history and facts.
Vero with the pitch.
She's seen the show, I guess. I was waiting. I was setting you all up for this.
Mm-hmm. I drink beer and know things. That's it.
Nice.
That is what it is.
So for those of you who may be joining us for the first time, or I assume for, what is this, 38 times or 39 times?
34, I believe.
34?
We beat Jesus.
We beat Jesus. Just like the Romans.
That's what my tattoo says on my back.
But if this is your first time coming on, this is a portion of the show where we deemed it history and facts originally, but it's basically just morphed into actual trivia. But we love that sound clip, so we continue to use it. But this is where we do a little bit of trivia about the brewery, about the beer. So if you're logged into YouTube, you can play along. You can answer the questions with us. There is a little bit of a time delay, so we'll continue to give you guys a little bit of time to answer. But let's find out how wrong I am.
So this is trivia for Thorn Brewing's Golden Goodness Golden Milk Stout.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Vero, take it away.
Okay. So why is this stout golden? A, the barley used here is not roasted. B, it is brewed with caramel malts and lactose. C, it does not contain coffee. Or D, because blonde is the new brunette.
God, I want this to be D so bad.
You always do.
Yeah, I know. You and me both, Bill. Why is this stout golden?
That's interesting.
Tiffany?
I mean, I'm leaning towards B because I think the caramel is adding to the golden aspect,
Okay.
and the lactose would lighten it. Caramel lighten. It's not going to be a darker stout, so that's where I'm guessing is the golden.
I'm
aspect.
okay with this because I also think that wasn't it brewed with like a coffee company? Like, wasn't it?
I believe it's brewed with a chocolate company, isn't it?
Is it a
Or
chocolate
no,
company?
it's coffee and.
I'm going with
Also-
A for the record because I do know a little. I think a little bit about stouts from previous episodes.
Shannon, no one's name here is hello. I guess A. Oh no, I see what you're doing there. Yes. Okay. Shannon guesses A. I'm gonna go with Phil and say B.
Okay.
Ooh.
Tiffany, you let the boys win.
Oh.
B. It is B. It is actually brewed with white chocolate from Chuau. And it has caramel malts, it has chocolate, it has lactose, and it actually does have coffee because it is brewed alongside with coffee from Por Vida Cafe, which means For Life Cafe in San Diego. So it is B. Tiffany.
Sorry, man. I don't know. Like I said, zero research.
For the record, so
Kelsey would know.
Kelsey just chimed in saying Daniel wanting the D. It's B. There's even a B on the bottle. Kelsey and I lived together in New York City when we were 19 to 20 years old. We spent a lot of time together with Phil. Kelsey, it's so good to see you. Thank you for joining.
Oh, appreciate that.
Yeah, I love it.
We gotta get Kelsey on this show. I don't
Oh
know.
my
If,
God,
I don't
just
know if
to
the
make her
mics
laugh.
can. Yeah, I don't know if the mics can handle it. But
Now with that lavalier bullshit. All right.
That will be history of facts.
So me and Phil are up 1-0.
yeah, Tiffany, you're going down.
Question 2.
Question 2. What does Chuau mean? A. It means buy in Spanish.
Nope.
B. It's a tiny dog as seen in Taco Bell commercials on Legally Blonde.
That's pretty close.
Yeah, it's close.
C. It's a legendary cacao growing region in Venezuela. Or D. It's the botanical name of the cacao plant.
Oh shit.
Ooh,
C.
she got tricky here with this.
Yeah,
with
C and D are both so close.
Yeah,
Which C and D normally are pretty close.
They
depending
are.
on who your roommate is.
with a T in between.
God.
What is wrong with you as a person?
Who lets you out?
I'm 2-beer Phil already. So it's gonna be a good
PBRs.
show.
All right.
The
PBRs,
PBRs, they hit hard.
Shannon's going C. She got the other question correct.
I'm gonna go with
Yeah,
C as well here on this one because
I
I've got
also
a.
already said C. I don't know if anyone heard.
Yeah.
If
Okay.
everyone said
Yes, I did.
C,
I did.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and go D just to keep the playing field tight.
And it's your favorite.
Yes.
Yes,
It is
D.
actually
Thank you.
no. It is actually C.
God damn it.
Yes.
It is actually C.
All right, we're
Nice.
tied.
Chuau is a region on the northern coastal area of Venezuela towards the Caribbean Sea, and it's really, really famous for the cacao plantations that go back to the 1500s, 1600s.
Are we even allowed to
And,
talk about plantations anymore, though? Like, is that?
What?
What? That's
They are
the route you want to go?
They are still a thing. Continue.
I have.
Vero.
I'm Latina. I can say whatever the hell I want.
Oh, you're right. Sorry, the rest of the people got really uncomfortable.
I
You
was fine.
whitey
You brought it up.
pasty. You whitey pasty. Shut up. So it is one of the best cacaos in the world. It is extremely expensive. It can go up to $13 per pound. The price of the cacao on the market. And in November of 2000, it was awarded as an appellation of origin name. So Chuau cacao is like saying champagne.
Right.
It's that important.
Oh, that makes sense.
So you can only have it from there. It's like
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a region. Yeah. It's really pretty.
It's no sparkling chocolate. Is basically
Sure.
what you're saying.
Sir, I don't want to hear what you did in middle school. Just calm down.
Well, this is exciting. So this chocolate is in this beer.
Yes, it is.
No, she just brought that up as a random trivia fact.
I
You know
just want to
what?
mess you up.
Tiffany, sometimes you just got to let people know what we're doing. But please continue to tear it down.
But please.
I'm just being all Latina here. That's it. Just bring Venezuelan, whatever.
And now the most important trivia question.
Ooh. When and where did Thorn Brewing first open? In North Park, San
Very
Diego in
specific.
2012. In Barrio Logan, San Diego in 2017. In Mission Hill, San Diego 2019. This is a trick question and I'm not falling for it.
Mm.
You had me at one without numbers, but
I don't know.
I mean, these are all guesses for me. So
Yeah.
I'm going to go. I like the sound of Mission Hills. It fits in California, especially San Diego. I'm going to go C.
I'm going with Barrio Logan. Because if that's a real place, that's kind of exciting.
And then I'll just go with North Park. I'll go with A as well.
One of us is going to win this
So
damn
that one of
Unless
trivia.
it's D, and then
Unless
we're
it's
all just...
Vera's not that sick. No.
I am friends with Tiffany.
This is true.
That's true. And Phil. That scares me even more.
All right. So what, where, and
Phil
when?
is the winner. It's A, North Park, San Diego in 2012. But this is also a trick question because these are all the locations where Thorn Brewing opened, and those are the years. So they first
nice.
opened in North Park, San Diego, and then they open all these other locations.
So they have multiple locations throughout San Diego then.
So
okay.
but the first one was North Park. Got it.
The
So
first
if
one
I'm
was
going
North
to
Park.
D, it may have been right.
Correct.
No, because
Yeah.
she
Well,
doesn't
No.
Never mind.
When and
disregard.
where did it first
Disregard.
open? Yeah.
That was a
I'm big on partial credit.
rhetorical question. It's fine.
Move along. Nothing to see here.
Wait, yeah, nothing to see here, people. Nothing to see here. How many questions do we have left?
We got 2 more. So
That means we can crack this damn
I
beer
think we got to open it up. Let me finish my delicious PBR.
Oh,
Oh,
my
no.
Lord.
I'm saving this other one until after this one.
I don't have a coaster, so I got to keep holding this one.
Just put it on the ground.
Oh.
Beer drama.
All right. So at this point, we crack open the beer to drink it, taste it, get an idea of it before we go into our review.
It's really caramelly.
It
Is it?
better be.
Just on the color or the smell?
Let's
I haven't
see.
opened it yet.
Oh, yeah. That's
Ooh.
golden. Oh, it's got
The color,
I'm
but the
smelling
smell
coffee
is-
already.
Coffee through and through.
Ooh,
Yeah.
girl, my favorite.
Yeah. I think we're going to like this one based on
Yes.
smell alone. That's what I
Yeah.
say to everyone I see. I think I'm going to like you based on smell alone.
Mm. I am the direct opposite. How long you've been in LA and all of a sudden you like the way people smell? I thought you lived in New York.
Or maybe
Phil.
I don't, and therefore I will not like them.
It
Could be
is
either.
frowned upon to go smelling people. Just
Oh.
so you know.
Oh, we live in different regions, Vero.
Yeah.
It's perfectly acceptable here.
All right.
Okay. So how many Thorn Chuau collabs are there? 2, 5, 4, 3.
Why'd you go out of order?
I know. I was like, hold on.
To mess you up because I'm the boss of trivia.
Screwed me up so much.
So what happens when we bring someone in for trivia?
I'm going with 4.
I was also going to say 4.
Okay, so I know that this one came out in June. So how many would that be a year? I'm going to go with 4. I think they probably do it seasonally.
I'm okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody's going to go 4. We're going to,
Yep.
this is our hill to die on, except for Shannon. Shannon's going 2. She said, y'all.
Okay, so you're all dying on the same hill and you're correct except for Shannon who gets her own plot. It is actually 4. It is actually
Nice.
4. So
You're
they
welcome.
have
I started that one. I just
You
want
did,
everyone
you
to
did, you
recognize
did.
that I knew that.
Yeah,
You did.
but I will also say that I am now currently in the lead by like 2 questions. So
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
But
Phil.
Shannon, correct. We are all winners. Stick around long enough, everyone gets a trophy.
I mean,
So
we're
yeah, they
pretty
have a spicy Maya dry Irish stout that is made with 132 pounds of chocolate, cinnamon, cayenne, and pasilla peppers, which are very black peppers.
Mhm.
They have this is a weird one, the totally tangy mango oatmeal stout, which is
Ooh.
brewed with Amarillo hops, mango, lime, sea salt, and chocolate.
That sounds like an amazing summer stout.
It is really
Yeah.
dark. This is the only one that is not dark. I
Yeah,
went
that's-
looking for the pictures. This is the
Yeah.
only one. Then they have this one, the Golden Goodness, and then they had last month coming up the honeycomb honey porter that is with chocolate and honey.
Nice.
And I
Oh.
think that it has something else. I can't remember what it was.
Oh, I'm sure it
Some
does. Yeah.
spicers. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's 4.
Cinnamon, your favorite.
I love running like variants
Running.
of beer.
You just love running.
I mean,
Makes sense.
I'm okay
You're
at that as
sick.
well, but I love like running variants of beer. Like, so some of the local places around us or anywhere else, like if you have a beer that comes around seasonally or 2 to 3 times a year, but is not always available, and you slightly tweak it or you crazy change it, I will be there every time it comes out. Because
Yeah.
I know what the first one tastes like, and now this one has honey. This one has this. Like, I will be there. Let's have it.
We learned a lesson on that show when the brewers came back for Tiffany's score. So let's move on.
Mm.
Remember?
It's my favorite. We've already gotten text messages from them too. Like, what's up?
And 2. She gave them a 2.
A 2, bro?
We just invited them on and then just tore them down. That's how we do this show.
No, I didn't give him a 2. on
Dino
the
doesn't
show.
even work there anymore. He quit. No, I'm just kidding.
Brewmaster Dino?
I-
Good job,
He's
man.
now drinking bourbon. Evil.
He's a bourbon master now.
Yes.
I love it. I love it.
All right. Last
All right,
question.
we have one more.
Let's
All
go.
right.
Last one. And this is a true or false. Stouts were originally porters.
False.
Wow, Tiffany
Well, I
came in
mean-
hot with that one.
Yeah,
She
I don't
was-
know. I'm just
Stouts
going with
were
it.
originally porters. False. Stouts were originally porters. Potentially true or false.
I may have added an S there, but
I am looking at mine.
I know. And Barrel's
But-
like, I got the English right,
the
motherfucker.
best,
You
the best part is
I
so
studied English.
the best part is like normally I copy and paste exactly just so like I can't be blamed, but for some reason I did not see that A. I don't know why. So I was like, oh, I'll fix Vero. English is her second language. I'll fix this.
And you added an S. I love it.
And
So
then
how's that working for you?
it's working great.
Things are going great.
Shannon's going with me. We're going false.
I
Boys?
don't think that they were originally porters. I don't know because they're some people I know say they're the same, but I know that they're different.
Well,
but
they're wrong,
very
and they-
close.
Yeah, I think porters are very different. But historically, I don't know how close they may have been with the original brewing setup, with the original what they had available. Stouts and porters could have been close at that time. Nowadays, if you have a stout or something else, like it's completely different.
Why do you what is it that's different about it?
Morning.
Evening.
Oh, sorry. Porters are typically a little bit sweeter. Some of them are smokier. There's a lot of smoky porters around nowadays that are way different than stout. Stouts are
It's a
typically
great story, Grandpa.
And the last time Vero's ever invited on the show.
Hey, what do you people want from me? Do you want me to talk about beer or not?
I want you to say true or false, damn it.
Just give me the goddamn answer then.
Yo, what is your answer?
Oh, it's true.
It is actually true.
Mhm.
First,
Well, I just want.
Does that
everyone
mean
to
I
know-
win trivia? That was the last
no,
question?
that Phil won.
Nope, I won. I'm still
Let's
up
not get out
one.
of hand. Let's just say I won. We'll edit it.
Tiffany,
You
though,
beat me. Does that
At
make
the
sense?
game. You beat
Technically-
Tiffany
You're
at
right.
the game.
That
The
is
game.
very important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the record, I've never beat Tiffany in anything but the game.
oh my
Um,
lord.
The
Also-
game of the relationship.
For the record, can we just say that I beat Vero at trivia this week?
No, she didn't play. So
No!
It doesn't matter. Can we just say
Technically, I didn't play.
it? Exactly. That's the only way I'm gonna win.
Technically, I beat you all in the English language.
Oh no, I think
No,
that
just,
out.
just me.
Just Phil,
I was just gonna let it go because I was being nice.
not me. I knew Phil typed that shit wrong.
Because I know
Yeah.
that I. Well, I know
You
that,
were hoping that I typed it wrong.
It's what I get.
No.
I don't know why I thought Vero would not type the thing
Who
correctly.
is the grammar bitch who is
She
always
literally double checks
Right.
all of my work that I
Yeah,
do on the
exactly.
website. So I don't know what I was thinking. Vero,
But
I
okay,
apologize.
I'm gonna say one more thing, and yes, stouts were originally porters. The guy that invented them mixed lighter beers with all ales, and the porters were born. And then they started experimenting, and they added stronger flavors and more alcohol. So basically, they were called stout porters because stout, stronger. That's all that it means. And then they move on to just being stouts.
Interesting.
So that's it.
All right.
Go read the blog. I
Don't-
wrote about it.
Fight me. Wait, so Vero, you've tried the beer, right?
I have.
Have you tried it a couple of times? Because you've been
Yeah.
talking to what do you think?
It's full coffee for me.
Yeah, which I dig though. Is that good or bad?
I am not crazy about it because it tastes like not the nice espresso coffee, but the filter coffee to me.
Okay.
So that's
Mm.
I'm used to espresso coffee. In Argentina, wherever you go, whatever coffee you order is going to be espresso coffee.
Yeah.
So for me, when I moved to this country, the fact that everywhere you go, it was filter coffee, it was like drinking some kind of dirty umbrella juice for me.
Okay.
So yes,
You just
Well,
offended
you
all
knew me in my
Americans.
20s, huh?
America is not famous for the coffee. So the lingering taste is not my thing.
Okay.
All right. So what's your score? Untapped, 0 to 5.
bottle caps.
I would
caps.
say I don't want to be mean.
You're not being mean.
It's not that bad. It's a 3.5 for me.
That's not bad at all.
No, not bad at all.
I mean, you don't want to be mean. Jesus, what are you giving out
I
five?
literally told the brewer last week that I had previously rated his beer a 2. So, I mean, you can't get much worse than me,
Ugh.
and that's okay.
I don't want to be Karen.
I'll see myself out.
Yeah.
It's fine.
No, it's a 3. It's not bad. It's just the lingering taste, and the smell is too strong for me from coffee. It
Oh,
doesn't.
Oh, it's so much the
No.
opposite for me. Okay.
I know.
Yeah.
Vero, thank you so much for
Oh my
doing
God,
trivia
thank
with
you.
us tonight. This was so
Thank
fun.
you guys. It was a pleasure. I'm gonna go pester you on the chat.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. That's what we're here for. Thank you for coming on, and
Love
we'll
you
see
all.
you in the chat.
Behave
Love
yourselves.
Ma'am.
Don't do anything that I wouldn't do. Bye.
Yeah.
Ah.
We'll see.
Well,
We love Vero.
shall we get into this beer?
Let's
Yes.
do it.
Oh, sorry, I was just dancing to the song.
All right, Tiffany was dancing, so she gets to go first.
Oh,
Well, first, what are we doing?
Oh,
What
right.
are we reviewing?
We're
right
drinking.
Oh,
A beer.
yeah, no. So we're gonna review this beer,
You can pull it up.
Golden Goodness from Thorn Brewing, which is a golden stout.
Milk
which is,
stout.
Oh, excuse me, a golden milk stout, which is kind of fun. So when you see this and you think stout, it's not quite what you would think, which is fun. So let's find out what Tiffany thinks because she's first.
So, Tiffany, give us your untapped 0 through 5 bottle caps rating.
All right. So
Nope, 0 through 5. Go.
I don't
That's
get
it.
to talk about it at all.
Nope. That's
Oh,
it.
you can talk about it.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
No, people just want to see the score, and that's it. They don't want to hear anything.
3
else.
next. 2.5 next.
Video done.
4.25
Ooh.
because I love coffee, and this kind of reminds me of like almost like a coffee cream ale, which is one of my favorites, and I wish it was acceptable for me to drink this at breakfast.
It is.
It is. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Ah,
You hang out with me.
everything's
Everything's acceptable at breakfast.
well. Okay. I have some feelings about drinking for breakfast, unless it's a Bloody Mary, in which case go
All
for it.
bets are off.
Yeah, or a whole bottle of champagne, just a little
Mhm.
splash of orange juice for color.
Just a dropper.
The dropper.
Although, of course, I'm not buying actual champagne. We've already discussed this. It's sparkling something.
Right.
Let's be real.
All right, 4.25. Daniel, you're up.
Yeah, so I like this beer a lot, but within reason. I don't think it's like a 4.25 for me. If this is on again, I always gauge beers against. So this is technically listed as a milk stout. Where does it fall within the realm of milk stouts? And this one has a much different flavor profile and a lot of different characteristics than what I would assume is a milk stout. And by assume, I mean check my Untapped. I've drank a few, but I think for me, I like the coffee on it. I dig it. I like the caramel aspect end of it. The blend of all of them, now that I've continued to drink it, got a little weirder towards the end. I like the coffee on the nose. I like the caramel softness of it. Almost honey flavor. Like I can do all of those things coupled together towards the end. It got a little different for me.
Great.
So I'm gonna go 3.75.
All right.
Don't look at this. It's mine now. You said you were done.
I didn't say I was done with it. I just said it can't. All right, Phil. What do you?
Disagree.
What you got?
So yes. So I made the mistake of reading some Untapped reviews prior to this. And
Always a mistake.
Yeah, it is. But I have to agree with some of the people, even if they were being rude, which I don't appreciate. But it's so coffee heavy, which I love. So I love the beer. I really enjoy it. But I am with you on this side of it, Daniel, in that I don't think that they got what they were going for.
Right.
So you throw like this expensive, incredible, well-known chocolate on the can.
So you throw the cacao in,
Right.
not chocolate. So
Well,
yes, but let's be honest. When we read the can, you're thinking cacao, you're thinking chocolate.
I'm thinking Portlandia,
Nope.
but yes.
Nope, I'm thinking cacao, which is the fruit that is
Okay.
turned into chocolate. It actually is a much different flavor when you eat it.
Here we go.
Oh, geez.
Good
Okay.
Lord.
But so it says chocolatier on the can.
So that's what I'm talking about.
So-
They harvest the cacao.
Now,
And it's harvest because it's like this big. It's like
But you're saying chocolatier, which tells anyone who picks up this can there is chocolate in here.
Right,
There
which-
should
which
be
is
a
what Vero was saying.
chocolate-esque flavor.
Right. Vero,
So-
I'm also just disappointed it has zero chocolate flavor.
Yes.
But it's,
So-
didn't they say it was white chocolate, which is technically also not chocolate at all?
Whoa. I'm not here to talk about race chocolate.
What?
Let's keep
God.
going.
All right, thanks, Yunkin. Move on.
So, based on all of this, what I expected from this beer versus what I got are two different things.
Correct.
But I like the beer. It's not the beer I expected based on what I read on the can, what I was thinking I was getting. And I think that is key, especially someone sitting at a bar reading about the beer. They're going, "Oh, this sounds great. Chocolate stout." They're not thinking coffee stout. This is very coffee.
Right. It's a coffee cream ale, like Tiffany said.
Yes, which I love.
Agreed.
But that's not what I was expecting. And so I think that throws me off. So I'm actually going to go with Daniel on this and give it a 3.75 as well, just based on that alone.
Which
But I
brings me
do
to
love this beer. If it was labeled in a different way or told me something different, I'd probably go up to a 4. But I'm going to go 3.75.
The idea is always the same for me, though. Would I have this beer again? You damn right I would. Any day of the week.
100%.
Yeah.
Any day of the week.
Yeah.
Especially now that I know what it is
Correct.
fully. I'm like, oh, give me, yeah, I'll take that.
Correct. What are we having for breakfast tomorrow? Give you a hint. It rhymes with this beer.
Perfect. Where does that put our score?
That should be 4, right? 3.75, 4.25.
Sure.
Yeah.
4.
We'll give it a 4. I think it deserves a 4. So
Yeah,
we'll
I
give
think
it a
so.
4 anyways. That's a good score.
Yeah.
This is a great beer. I'm very happy about this one.
Right, look, exactly. Put you guys 3.9, so 4. Thank you, Vero.
Thank you, Vero.
I homeschooled math, did that pretty quick.
Well, I'm also excited because we did what was the last West Coast brewery that we've done on the show?
It's been a little bit, yeah.
It's been a while.
I mean, we had 105 West, which is pretty damn close.
Yeah.
Colorado.
Yeah, Colorado. You're
this
through
is
St. Louis, aren't you? You passed
This
the
one
gateway to the
was
West Coast.
San Diego.
San Diegans.
And I'm excited because I can go visit them now. And they
True
will
story.
be like, how dare you?
You son of a bitch.
Bring that Tiffany girl. She's great.
No, if anything, they're going to be like, where's that Vero live?
Well.
Has she even been to Venezuela?
All right. So Thorn Brewing, also chocolate covered series, Tiffany. It's the chocolate covered series.
I'm going to do some research on this and I'll get back to you.
All right, so for all of you that
Oh, no.
don't know anything
No.
about
I got excited. We've got some Untapped reviews.
We're at 42 minutes. You do you, boo.
I got excited, but let's go through some because I am interested because I mentioned the Untapped reviews.
Okay.
So I want us
thought you
to
were-
dig.
But
Okay, so then forget that last slide. This is
Yeah.
the part of the show where we do a couple of Untapped reviews through Untapped that
we
users have
review
supplied.
reviews.
We
Those
review
PBRs,
reviews.
they've been hitting me hard. I'm just
Jesus,
plowing
you
through the
fuck
show.
girl. Let's go.
You're just
All
mad at
right.
me and trying to get me off the stage. and that's fine.
Untapped. This is where we just Untapped's a ridiculous social media about beer, and I think we got to go through it
It's one
to
of my
find
favorites.
out what idiots are saying about.
It's where I
beers.
spend most of my time on social media.
That
Here's one. Can you read it?
thin blonde iced Americano.
Oh, great. But what, 4?
Maybe they liked thin blonde iced Americanos.
Yeah, but you should say that. It's
I
like
like
a thin blonde iced
Americanos.
Americano, and I love thin blonde iced
Also,
Americanos.
have they ever used the edit button on a photo?
Nope.
I don't know, maybe add some brightness in there.
This is actually a hostage situation. He posted this help, help, my thumb is shorter than the rest of my whole hand.
That is
Yeah, it's a weird thumb, man.
Okay.
All right.
Soft mouthfeel.
Just like Carol.
Almost nitro, not too sweet. Hard to top in this style.
Okay.
I don't know if
So-
I get the nitro aspect.
No, I do because it's
probably the lactose and then it's not super carbonated and it's like a smooth.
yeah. So a lot of stouts. That's why they put a lot of them on nitro. They fit so well in that world.
No,
'cause-
never mind. Not nitro.
Huh?
It's smooth, but
Yeah,
there's carbonation and stuff.
There's
yeah.
so much carbonation in this.
Yeah. Disagree. Never mind.
That's what I was saying.
You don't
but
like
I
this
would.
beer as much as I do.
You know what
I don't
though?
feel bad.
I would drink this on nitro.
Oh
You
yeah.
did it, wait.
And yeah, this would
You
be
know,
amazing.
Tiffany, I would
This
drink
would
it on
be
nitro.
so good on nitro.
Also,
Ratchet.
where's Ratchet headquarters?
It's his house, obviously.
Is-
Daniel.
No, you have to be a
Nope, you-
supporter to
no,
put in your
no,
own
no.
thing. Yes,
No, sir.
to put in your own location, you have to be a supporter.
Okay, well, great. For the first year and a half of us having Untapped together, we were checking in at Tiffany's playground.
Because
No,
that
that
was already
existed.
Right,
that was
Yeah.
because someone
already
put that
a
on
post.
there.
Right, it was
Someone
an
who
actual
was-
playground in
And
Virginia
it's
Beach.
not, it has.
What do you
there-
mean I'm not friends with Daniel T? I know Daniel Tiger. All right, continue.
Pat.
What is acrid? Is that something I don't know about?
Yeah, it's a word.
Was he thinking acidic?
No.
What is acrid? Somebody tell me what acrid is.
I know this
Who
word.
said it was a
no,
word?
No, I know this
Oh
word.
yeah, she jumped on you real
She's
fast.
like, oh, that's a word on.
I stayed silent because I
yeah,
had
that's
no
a
idea.
word.
Yeah. Oh, it's a word.
I'm gonna have to
I've
get back-
memorized the
Let me
dictionary.
circle back with you on this one. I'll check your calendar for availability, and I'll post a tag up on your calendar where I can cover this with you.
Okay, for the record,
It's been a long work week.
I know this person obviously knows about beer, using words I don't understand.
Hold on.
Acrid. which I thought he was like the worst Akron, Ohio beer I've ever had. But the more I read, that's not correct. He said muddled, and he's not talking about an old fashioned, which automatically makes me think you're a snob.
They're mixed. The flavors.
I
are
understand.
blended
I'm talking
together.
about an old fashioned liquor drink, which makes me think you're a snob when you use that word for beer. Because nobody used a mortar and pestle to crush fruit into a whiskey drink.
Maybe they crushed the cacao.
Oh,
right.
Who knows?
Oh, this is literally what Vero was saying. It has an irritatingly strong or unpleasant taste or smell. So it's too coffee flavored or too strong of the coffee flavor.
When was this checked in? Is there a date on this?
I
don't see it.
Who's like, oh, that smells too much like delicious coffee.
It was Vero.
It's just Vero.
I love you.
Love you, Bill.
Well, she said American coffee. She likes espresso.
This is my favorite.
Did you put an X in espresso? Like espresso? Sorry, continue.
They purchased this at Total Wine and More in Las Vegas on the fucking strip.
Oh, they're not.
And we're going to complain about the worst stout ever. And we got Untapped at home, level 31. Pick some beer up, bro. Keep drinking. You're
Also,
almost
like,
there. You're going to get there one day.
When you're like on the strip in Vegas, like you shouldn't be rating beers.
And
like,
Pat B.
Benatar. It's Pat Benatar, and you're making fun of her.
That's the only excuse that would be acceptable.
We know she's watching.
Looks more like a Marzen. That's pretty true.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. But they also listed it as a golden stout, so you know what's coming. It's not going to be black as night.
Yep.
So none of us got chocolate from it, though, right?
I
don't think I did.
I'm not getting a lot of chocolate from their chocolate series. No.
Right.
It's got the sweetness of chocolate. Like it's like I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I might need another.
Land of the Free, level 75, though. Somebody been drinking a lot of American beers.
Good for them.
Like your story, Al, who is not from America. Wait, he had an at Thorn Brewing, though.
Oh, interesting.
That's the only one we've done. So he's actually at the brewery.
Yeah.
Which is fantastic.
And giving it a decent score.
Well, he's at the brewery.
Yeah.
If I'm at the brewery, you automatically get a higher score.
Oh, just in case you're like VBC and they're checking while you're at the brewery. I mean, I think that was the creepiest, not the creepiest. It was just weird when I'm at Virginia Beer Company and they are literally like liking as you're checking in. You're like, oh no, they're watching me.
Don't talk shit about me.
Yeah. It's a smart move though for a business.
Absolutely. All right.
That was the Untapped. Now we get into what?
Now we go to what? I think we're... So for those of you who are unfamiliar, this is the part of the show that I tried to set up earlier before Phil realized that he wanted to do something different.
Mm-hmm.
This is the part of the show where we take a moment to reflect on something either from the week, from the month, from our entire life. Doesn't matter. This is just a chance for all of us individually to talk about something that we wish was actually beer versus what it was.
But not politics.
But
right?
Not politics, especially not here in Virginia on November 4th.
Hope it doesn't get brought up.
That being said, we're going to let Tiffany go first on what she wishes was beer.
Tiffany.
Yes.
Take it away.
So I did a lot of thinking to avoid politics for this, and I actually finally came up with one.
Oh, okay.
However, I would just like to point out that voting is really important. And it's also really important to make sure that the news you're reading is accurate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'd also like to point out that
Phil, you're
never mind, it's fine. So my actually beer, I wish was attrition, like employee attrition.
Yeah.
Some people left my team unexpectedly this week. Like, hey, by the way, thanks, but no thanks. As soon as you hang up this phone, we're done. And we've been trying, and nothing was posted on the like shared drive, and so we're trying to find documents. Anyway, so it's been a really fun week. And then the last like 2-3 weeks, we lost 2 other people. Like, good for them. Those were like good for their career, like excited for them. But so I'm still like in the process of trying to spin up some new teammates. And anyway, it's been a great week for me. I got thrown into a random briefing this morning, which I nailed, for the record. But I felt like at 3 a.m. I couldn't stop running through my speech and like visualizing the slides. You know, normal stuff. So pretty tired, ready for bed. Next.
Why do you wish that was beer, though?
Oh,
I feel like you never bring it all the way
You're
back
right.
around.
No, sometimes
every
I do.
week.
Sometimes I do. I just like complaining about things. I don't know why.
I understand that, but I
Yeah,
live with you.
we
Let's
get
back
it.
to what we wish was
So
beer.
I wish attrition was beer
Because right, yeah, no, I'm just trying to show you how to set this up. I wish attrition was beer because next sentence and then next person. Go.
Can you run that through me like one more time from one by me? One run by me. It's fine.
That was so perfect.
Yeah, it would be better if I was drinking. That's all. I'm drinking now. Everything's great.
Oh, so you wish it was beer because you
Yeah.
could
Drink.
You could just
beer.
drink. Got it.
I feel like you still haven't figured this segment out.
No.
All right, go, Phil.
So I'm gonna bring it back to my beer homebrew kit. I wish the homebrew kit was beer.
It'll
Because-
make beer.
It will. But if it was beer, I could literally just go pick it up, buy it, and go, hey, I got beer. But this is something I actually have to do. So like I have to figure this out. If it was beer, I got that figured out.
Any day of the week.
So it will be beer. But that's my wish you were beer. I wish this homebrewing kit was beer.
Very nice.
It will be. Daniel.
But if you just wait, it will be.
It will be. Like,
I
what is it, like
saw
14?
Wino eating grapes, and I was like, dude, you have to wait. Right, yeah, exactly. You're in the same boat as Mitch Hedberg.
Yep.
All right, Pete.
Daniel, close us out. What's your wish you were beer?
Mine's really easy. I'll make it quick.
It's politics.
So you say what you want, like
Yeah,
you wish was
understand.
beer,
Yeah, I'm gonna
and
set
then
it up.
because
Trying to make
and
a real
then
point here.
why you wish it was actually
Not
beer.
just talking about my hard week. So for me,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So honestly, for me, I wish hangovers were beer so that I could have one in my 30s and still function correctly.
Mm.
I got stupid drunk on Halloween night on Sunday night here. I acted like a dumbass. Both with Tiffany and a lot of our close friends, and then had a hangover for like 2 days as an adult.
Yeah.
And had to go to work, and
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. Like, honestly, I got text messages the next day that I had to like apologize to people, and I was like, "Yeah, don't remember that. Sounds like me, but don't remember it."
I'm not.
So,
I'm kind of offended. I got no drunk text messages.
oh no, I wasn't texting anybody. I was just yelling at close friends. So it
okay.
went a different
Yeah.
direction.
No, that sounds right. I know.
So,
Okay.
Melissa, Lucy, Bailey should not be watching this, but Melissa and Lucy, if you are watching, please apologize to Bailey. I'm sorry, Melissa. I'm sorry, Lucy. Thank God you people love me. Otherwise, you'd never talk to me again. So thank you.
What
I don't
happened?
get-
Where were you? What?
I don't
what
get
is?
an apology.
Not
though.
important,
I
Phil.
just
I'm
like to
not here to
point
go through the
that-
night.
I didn't get a public apology.
Oh, Tiffany.
Wait.
Literally, this show is built around me apologizing to you.
Oh,
I
okay.
do
That's
need to
half
ask.
the
I do
girls.
need to ask, and then you guys can bicker after the show.
Okay.
I do need to ask. Were you dressed up in a Halloween costume while being this drunk?
Every day I'm dressed up in a
It would have
Halloween
been so much
costume.
better
No,
if he
we
was, but
weren't.
no, he was.
Ah.
I think I had this shirt on, actually.
Uh,
I did. Yeah, I did.
yeah.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
pink
'cause I was
stains are
very-
still on it.
So I was wearing a tie-dye sweatsuit, and I went as Pandemic Tiffany
Mhm.
because why not just be comfortable and call it the Pandemic me? I was basically
Nice.
a sweatsuit. It was
And
great.
Vero wishes luggage search at airports were beer because damn you, CBP, taking my sandwich. That makes
Don't
so
touch
much
your
sense.
sandwich.
Yeah. Why'd you pack a sandwich
I think
for a
no.
plane?
I think today is
Oh,
national.
okay.
Today's National Sandwich Day.
Well, today we're talking about National Stout Day. International. not
That's
national.
tomorrow.
It's tomorrow, but we're here.
Was it today the
That's
sandwich or
close
was it
enough for
yesterday?
government work.
Close
Yeah.
enough.
I think I texted you
All
about
right,
it.
who's closing this show out?
Not me.
I'll take care of it.
All right.
I got time. Thank you guys for stopping by. Come back and join us next Thursday. We're going to be doing a fine beer by Benchtop, which is a brewery out in
Not
Virginia
like
Beach.
it's fine.
Is the beer
but
fine?
like it's FEI.
I don't know. I actually haven't had that one, and we're around them, so I'm interested to try it. Hopefully, we do know a few people over there, so hopefully we'll get somebody on. But make sure you log in every Thursday at 8 on whatever media social outlet you want. Follow us on all of them: Untapped, Facebook, Twitter.
Guys, we got a
Instagram.
laugh emoji on Facebook tonight.
Yeah. I'm sorry. That's
It's gotta be. It's Kelsey. She's the only one who's logged in
it's
on Facebook.
definitely Kelsey.
I don't care. We got one.
I know, but you can't quite hear Kelsey laugh through that emoji.
No one. No. Wait. Hold on. Just listen real carefully. You can probably hear her laugh.
I love it.
Inside joke for us.
Inside. No.
Close it out.
Thank you guys so much for coming by. Honestly, we have a blast doing this, whether we have a decent beer, don't have a decent beer, whether we have no viewers or 100 viewers. It's always fun to do. So thank you, Vero, for coming on as well. You've been a godsend in how much you handle throughout this entire process that you kind of go unseen. So we're happy to have you on anytime. Other than that, make sure you follow us on all the outlets. Please subscribe. Come back next Thursday. Good luck finding a Benchtop beer, but we're going to drink the hell out of it. That's your cue, Phil.
Was that my cue to close it out?
Yeah, it was.
Damn. Now we got to find a new cue because.
Here it is. I'm giving it to you.
Okay.
Right
Give it
now.
Give it to me,
Go.
Daniel.
Close the show.
Is that it?
God damn
That's
it.
your ending?